Welcome to Uncle L Speaks. Happy Mother's Day to you. Hope you're enjoying your day to you mothers out here. To those of you who are like me and you're missing your mother, hope you have a good day as well. Know they're always around you, even if you can't physically embrace them. And still enjoy the day. That's what I'd say to you. Because you only get one. So those of you whose mother is still here, treasure that. Because you won't have that forever. You don't. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Anyways, welcome y'all. I'll let some of y'all get in and we're just gonna get to business. Ooh. Turn that down. Hey Israel, hey Maya. Loving on myself. How's your weekend going? Y'all having a good weekend? Hope you are. Yes, happy Mother's Day. Terminatrix. Let's see what Taurus needs to know on this glorious Mother's Day. I'm relaxing. I went to spend time outside. Went to spend time in nature. Just thinking thoughts. I've been in this rabbit hole for a minute. Oh man, I'm not gonna get too much into that though, because it doesn't matter too much. I'll do a video on it. I'll say something briefly about the rabbit hole. I was reading this letter to the missionaries from King Leopold II, and the things that they said to do to colonize the Congo. It was so reprehensible that I could barely sleep last night reading it. I was mad. Like the anger of the ancestors is a mixture of anger and sadness that people feel like they need to do this to other people and make them hate themselves and where they come from. And man, I don't know. Some of y'all seen the post on IG. You might not have read it. But I posted them letters because I was like, this is disgusting. The level of manipulation that my people have endured for centuries. And some of them still can't see it. And it hurts my soul a little bit. All I know is I wouldn't be one of them people that Harriet Tubman had left behind. I'll tell you that much. All right, let me get off my soapbox. We're gonna see what we got to know today. It hurt, yeah, just reading it. It's like, man, the fact that this information is out there for us to see, and people want to be blind to it, it's beyond me. And black people who are slavery apologists, this guy wanted to. No. You're wrong. You do your ancestors a disservice. Because you can't see manipulation. Hey, JJK11, good to see you. Man, I posted it on Facebook. I think people are really scared to really examine, why do I think the way that I think, and who taught me this? Like, who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you that? Being taught trauma in the disguise of love. Trauma disguised as love, y'all. I gotta keep it real, and I gotta keep it funky. Ain't got no choice. That's why I've been hated for by a lot of people for a long time. When you speak truth to power, speak truth to situations, people ain't gonna like you. They're not. It's like when you do a reading for someone, for instance, and it's telling them that they're the problem, and they're fighting you on it. It's the same thing. We have to be willing to examine ourselves, y'all. Or not. And then keep going through the same shit. At some point, you have to decide for yourself if you want to change. If you want a better life for yourself. If you want to be free mentally. You gotta decide that for yourself. Can't nobody decide that for you. You know? You can still be victimized and codependent. Or you can be free. Some people love being the victim. What is that going to get you? You can either be a victim or you can be the victor. It's all dependent on you. Hey, Keisha Keish. When you win for yourself as the victor, for yourself, doesn't mean you're winning at the expense of others. You win because you know yourself. You know who you are. You know who you're meant to be. No one can take that from you. No matter how much they try. No one can take that from you. And they don't have to like it. And the crazy thing is when you're trying to do something positive for yourself, and you're trying to do something positive for the collective, for humanity, sometimes people will not like that. They won't. They won't like it. Because they're not doing it. Imagine you're doing weight loss videos, showing your progress, and someone like comes in and hates, oh man, your arms are still flat, stuff like that. You can listen to it, or you give them the finger and say, then, you know, maybe this ain't for you. This is to inspire other people that are like me. And that's what you tell them. Think about misery as a love's company. Miserable people love seeing other people be miserable as them. And the best place to see it is on social media. Because the miserable have nothing better to do than to go into spaces where they're not wanted, not asked for, and try to disrupt your peace. This is why trolls exist. Because they're miserable. So they want other people to be miserable. They want you to feel like they feel on a daily basis. And the thing is, you don't have to. Especially when you love yourself. Yeah, and you know yourself. No one can shake that. It kills them on the inside that they can't. So all they can do is watch. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Euphoria. Yeah, Euphoria showing up on time today. Josie Joe. Well, well. Taurus. Somebody wants to talk to you. Queen of Swords. A serious conversation. But not all serious conversations are bad. Some of it may be someone recognizing you for who you are. With this recognition and reward. Or maybe because you're a truth teller with this Queen of Swords, people are starting to recognize you for who you are because you speak the truth. Queen of Swords is somebody that speaks the truth. What I've been talking about. So your baby daddy told you he doesn't want you to get pregnant for no one else, and asked you why you don't post your person. He also said he wanted you to be celibate. Sounds like a him problem. Sounds like he has some control issues, and he's still trying to control you, even though you're not together. Maybe he needs to focus on his life and be with someone who wants to be with him instead of trying to tell you what to do. People would do that, they'd be a lot happier in this life. That's the major issue with this world right now, is control. People want to control. And then, when he said he wants, why don't you post your person? Because they want to know what you got going on. And it's nobody's business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Who are you with? None of your business. Who are you dating? None of your business. It's nobody's business. It's your business. See, and that's why I tell people, move in silence. Because you got people like that wishing ill on what you got going on. And then they want to try to sabotage you. It's nice to just play coy. Do I have somebody? I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. And then ask them, why are you so bothered about what I'm doing? You got prosperity begins. And there's somebody that's been watching you, stalking you. This Page of Swords. They're trying to stop your prosperity from beginning. The Seven of Wands. But they can't. They can't stop you from moving forward. They can give you roadblocks and put obstacles in your way. But at the end of the day, they can't stop nothing. Because we got material and spiritual prosperity. So prosperity begins, and then material and spiritual prosperity. This is your birthright. This is what is coming in for you with this Eight of Wands. You need to keep quiet about it with this High Priestess. Don't tell nobody shit. I don't need to know what you got going on. You keep your mouth shut. Some of this is because you're using your intuition. And you're getting this material and spiritual prosperity. Some of you are high priests and high priestesses. Some of you tarot readers, Reiki healers, you name it. And prosperity is coming because your heart's right. Your heart is right. Your intentions are pure. And the Most High recognizes this. The Most High sees you. The firm foundation that you want, you're going to get it. The firm foundation that you want, you're going to get it with the stars. Some of you may be in the public eye, building your foundation. But with the star in this Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is the wish. This is the wish fulfillment. You're going to get what you want. If you've been worried about money, here it comes. I'm claiming this for myself. You had to block your sister today. And some people gonna watch you and they gonna be envious. Hey, Dolly. Vippies. Deception and envy. There's people watching, they gonna be envious. Because you're getting notice. Because you're getting success. Six of Wands, envious of you. Some of you that have two nickels to rub together, and people would still envy you. And it's not because of what you have, but it's because of who you are. Because you're a good person. You don't got to pretend. They got to pretend every day. They got to put on a show. You get this just from being you. Recognition. Just from being you. They're envious because you've decided to block them out. You got your boundaries up. A lot of them don't have access to you anymore. Nine of Wands. You said, hold up. You can't pass. You shall not pass. They're envious because you're successful. You're getting noticed. You're popular. Even if you're by yourself, you're popular. You're popular alone or some of you. Not even rock with nobody. But everybody knows who you are regardless. That's me. I don't rock with nobody. People know who I am. I'm just trying to do the work. Because that's what's in my heart to do. Hey, Lady Blur, Jericho. You have positive movement forward. There's somebody that wants forgiveness from you, Taurus. The Six of Pentacles. They want forgiveness. They want forgiveness. And they want reconciliation. It's this Three of Cups. They want to move positively forward with you. Others of you, this is the universe being generous with you. And you being able to celebrate your positive movement forward. And deep inside, you know what's coming. You do, deep inside. You know. Just hold on a little longer. I'm telling myself that too. Just hold on a little longer. Hold on. Because with this awareness, these downloads, they're telling you, you got new beginnings. Ace of Swords. Some of your new beginnings come with speaking your truth. You're also awareness of the truth. You're aware of the truth. You have new passion coming in, new starts, new inspiration. This Ace of Wands. Two aces back to back. Claim it. Because it's yours. We deserve this. We do. Taurus, we've been in the trenches for years. And it's time. You just have to understand why we've been in the trenches. So maybe there's something that you have that needs to be released to the world. Maybe that's what that is. Don't let everything that you've gone through be for no reason. The losses that you've taken, do not let those be for no reason. Make it a part of your purpose. Transmute it. Transmute those losses into gains. You have it within you to do so. I'm just here to tell you I believe in you. Because I do. So I do this. I believe in you. All right. Next spread. Being all deep and stuff. The rabbit hole was infuriating. It's like having a good friend and you see how they're being treated. You see how they're being mistreated and abused. And you're telling them, you don't have to deal with this. You keep telling them, you don't have to deal with this. But they stay. And you're like, you can't control everything. Some people want to see. Some are just comfortable where they are. Sometimes living a lie is easier than living the truth for some people. You have to let them stay where they are. Oh, thanks, Israel. Sometimes people feel exposed when you tell them, hey, I don't like how I was treated. This is what you did to me. This is how it affected me. And they get defensive instead of taking accountability. And see, it's not that you're calling them names, because a lot of times you didn't. You didn't call them out of their name. You just told them what they did. And sometimes that's even worse. Sometimes people would rather have you call them a bitch or a bastard or whatever, or MFer, than for you to unleash the reality of of how they've treated you. That'll be worse than any word you could ever call them. And this is why certain people are scared to talk to me now, because I've told them about themselves. And they didn't like what I had to say, but it was true. I told no lies. And they should know better than that, especially when you're dealing with the Taurus. Taurus always comes with receipts. And that's because we don't like to be wrong. So we'll come with receipts because we don't like being wrong. And we'll make sure that everything checks out. Some of y'all, it's your family. You told them, hey, I don't like how you treated me. This is what you did. This is what you did. This is how it affected me in a negative way. You're a liar. No. What they're doing is they're showing you who they are. Sometimes the fact that you don't want to be like them hurts their soul. I never want to be like any of them. Because I'm dope. So are you. Oh, Lord, what's going on? Hey, Marie. And instead of taking accountability for their actions, many of them will just gaslight you and make it feel like you are the problem. At least that's what they tell everybody. They love to talk about how you reacted to them. They don't ever want to talk about what they did. It's always about, well, this is what they did. Why? Love leaving that part out. The why is always what's left out. Then there was people that were predisposed to thinking of you a certain type of way, and they just went along with it without even asking, because they wanted to think about that. They wanted to think like you that way. They did. And then in the same breath try to convince you that you still need them. All you need is you. I know it gets lonely sometimes, and your heart hurts. This is when you find your soul tribe. Your own sister told you she was jealous of you. Yep. Some of y'all are walking away from something. Walking away. This could be a job that you're walking away from, some sort of partnership, or a third-party situation with the 3 coins. So I ain't doing that no more. A lot of you are just trying to heal with this 3rd chakra. Archangel Shamiel. Just trying to heal. And with the 7 of Swords, this is why you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Some of them you just dipped, and you blocked them, and they don't know where the hell you went. Because the 7 of Swords ain't always bad. Sometimes it's, I'm taking all of these swords, and I'm walking away from the fight. Picking up my swords, and I'm walking away from the fight. And you're having the strength to do it with the Strength card. A lot of you are have done this because maybe there's a certain part of you that knows that blossoming abundance is coming in for you. That things are going to get better for you. So you're taking this leap of faith, this Fool card. Taking a leap of faith from the past, the Six of Cups. Taking a leap of faith, getting away from the past. Said I'm okay starting over. Then we have a happy family. Many of you tried to work things out with your family because you just wanted everybody to be happy. You did. You wanted everybody to be happy. And here's the thing. Everybody don't want to be happy. But you tried. You tried. The 7 of coins. You tried to work on it. And keep working on it. And pouring energy into trying to make everybody else happy. Until they left you no choice but to figure out which direction you need to go. The 2 of Swords. You ain't got no choice. They put you into this crossroads. And said I can stay the way we can keep going the same way, or I can do something different. If I keep going the same way, I'll be unhappy. But everybody else will be happy at your expense, right? People love being happy at other people's expense. We've got Magician in the Mirror. Somebody may actually be trying to do magic to influence you. Some of you might be your own family at this 10 of Pentacles. To try to influence you to reconcile with them with this 3 of Cups. Somebody's feeling some anxiety, though. They feel anxiety. They're feeling hurt. 10 of Swords. They down bad. Because whatever you said to them with this Queen of Swords, oh, it hit them right in the crack of their ass. And it hurt. They didn't like the things you were saying. You know what some of them told me a few years ago? The things that you're saying hurt our feelings. Really? So, me telling the truth about how y'all treated me hurt your feelings? That y'all didn't think about my feelings when you were doing this. So why should I care about how y'all feel now? Y'all, you see what I'm saying? That's how they deflect. The things you're saying hurt our feelings. At the end of the day, victory is yours, Taurus. And it ain't because you held your peace and let the Lord fight your battle like the song said. You spoke your peace. Queen of Swords, you spoke your peace. They made them songs to make you shut up. That's the whole point. Think about the words to some of them songs. If I hold my peace, let the Lord fight my battles. Victory, victory shall be mine. Do you hold your peace? You get victory? No, when you speak truth to power. That's when you achieve victory. When you speak to your situation, that's where you achieve victory. It's not in holding your peace. You said, you know, I've seen everything I need to see with this Hermit card. And I'm okay being by myself. Because even in this, I still have victory. I might have nothing. I might barely have any clothes to wear, but I still got victory. And that's because what you have spoken put an ending with this death card. It's everything that they tried to say to you. It's everything they tried to do to you. It's them trying to kill your spirit. You put an end to that. Now they're on their knees as you ended this. With your back turned at the door. You got victory. They thought you was going to be lonely. You was already lonely. Ever been in a room full of people and still felt like you were by yourself? That's what it was like with some of them. And pretending to just get along with everybody. You ain't got to pretend. You ain't got to pretend no more. That's for them to do. And they can live in the energy that they wanted you in. Because it's no longer your problem. Death, it's no longer your problem. Victory's yours. All right, next spread. Why am I being all inspirational today? All right. What the hell's going on here? I know days like this are hard for some people. They are. Because, you know, especially if your mom's gone, if your mother was the glue that held the family together, people ain't acting right. You know, it's... Can't control everything. Can't control what they do. Only thing you can control is you. A lot of times they like to say these things. They like to say things to get you out of character. They do. So then you're the bad guy. And then they can justify the things that they said and did to you off of your reaction. You're okay being the villain in someone else's story. That's them problem. Because even though you're a villain in their story, you're the hero in yours. Hey, Lady Blurred. Heard from my mom's sister right before this reading. She's such a wonderful lady. I love her. I'm glad she's still here. Hey, Moonchild. Let me turn this up while I'm shuffling. Oh, Lord. Hey, loyalty always. And happy birthday to any Taurus celebrating their birthday today. Hey, Brianna. Everybody coming in to hang out with your uncle. Please make sure to hit the like button. Appreciate your support, y'all. You know, sometimes people love to use tarot for the wrong things. This is something that I saw the other night. It is not always about spying to see what someone else is doing on you. That is the wrong way to try to use tarot. It's not for spying. It's meant to figure out what parts of you need to be healed. And yeah, occasionally information is going to come out on what somebody is doing to help keep you from going down the wrong path. But it is never about spying on someone else to see what they're doing. It's not always about that. Sometimes it's about understanding the essence of who we are and why we want the things that we want. And we have to use it the right way. I told this to someone the other night when I was doing reading, and they didn't want to listen to that. Like when the cards say you're the problem, we got to talk about it. And they're not going to always be right. But if you're a Taurus, usually we are. They weren't a Taurus. Yeah, you know, you want to see what's coming to you, what warnings need to be had. Things that can help you. It's about help. It's never about staying in the same place and refusing to accept accountability for being the way that you are. You gotta accept accountability for who we are, for better or for worse. It's not a bad thing. And it's not about your self-esteem. Sometimes we have to remove your ego from the equation to truly understand. And so if I'm doing my job, I'm going to help you with that. Know what I'm talking about, y'all? Well, let me get some more information. Who did it and ran? Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Oh, thanks, Keisha. You said, yeah, you started listening to Tarot to Spy on an X. The self-discovery that has occurred, especially around checking your own ego, has been profound. That's what it's meant to do. It ain't about them. It's about you. All right. Some of you maybe maybe having a child with someone, or maybe this is your child. If you're older and your child is getting married, some of you may have children that are getting married or something like that. But for others of you, you might be getting a commitment with somebody. Whoever this is, there's somebody that's watching you, though. Are they trying to figure out what you got going on with this Two of Wands? So maybe somebody you share a child with is trying to watch you and see if you're in a commitment. A lot of y'all have been trying to just manifest something. Tell the universe what you want. This may have something to do with court, adjudication, legal issues, possibly divorce. This is saying manifesting a win with this Five of Swords. And maybe you're just waiting to get a message about this so you can get the new start you wanted with this Knave of Pentacles. And maybe somebody you divorced from or divorcing, they're wondering if you got somebody. Some of you may be going on a trip. You got honeymoon and you got this plane here. Y'all's going on a trip to see somebody, you know, be with somebody. Then I got great fortune as well, so great fortune coming in. Some of y'all may be going on a trip and you're going to end up in a relationship. Four of Wands. And this might be the thing that you wanted and been wishing for with this Nine of Cups. This is the relationship I've always wanted. Yeah. Silly asses. All right. Maybe this is somebody that's long distance. Or you put distance between you and whoever you used to deal with. Well, I got distance here. And you've been focused on work with toil and labor. And as you've been focusing on work, you've just been waiting for the right opportunity. You've been waiting. Just Three of Wands. You're waiting for this love that you want to have. It's Ace of Cups. Just waiting for it. Some of y'all may be dealing with the fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with that highly aspected in their chart. Wherever this is, may try to tell you that they've changed. Because we got change here. This might be somebody that ghosted you, Seven of Swords, lied, cheated, manipulated you in some way, and kept a lot of secrets with this Moon card. They're going to try to come back and tell you that they've changed. With the they'll be back, expect to hear from them soon. This might be somebody who used to be your main male. But they're going to say that, or you're the main male. They're going to want to say that they want to work on things with the Seven of Pentacles because they feel like y'all could still be happy together with the Sun card. Um, or some of them, it seems like you might say no to this person, whoever they are, because they might have actually stolen from you. This is somebody that might have taken things from you. And, some of it might have been money, some of it energy, some of them were just a thief of joy. Every time you came home and you was happy in a good mood, and they was just sitting there, just waiting to fuck your whole mood up. Those damn thieves of joy. You ever be around them people that just suck the whole life out the room? Man, I was in a good mood until I talked to your ass. Yeah, they want you back. 3 cups. And they're hoping that they can get you to cooperate with them with this 3 of Pentacles. And with these 2 3s back to back, 33. I got 3 3s here. They might be trying to get you in something poly and getting you to agree with it. And you're going to say no. For those of you who are dealing with them poly people. Let's look up 333. Because I got 3 here, 2 3s here. Angel number 333 is often interpreted as a sign of encouragement and positive reinforcement, suggesting that your guardian angels are supporting your journey and encouraging you to trust your intuition and pursue your goals with confidence. And it can signify a time of growth, creativity, and expansion in your life, both personally and spiritually. Here's a more detailed breakdown of the meaning of 333. Trust your intuition. 333 can be a reminder to trust your inner guidance and make decisions aligned with your values. It can encourage you to set intentions and act on them, knowing that the universe is supporting your efforts. The number can indicate that you are in sync with your higher purpose and are being guided by divine forces. It can signify that you're not alone in your journey and that your angels are watching over you. Especially for those of you who are missing your mom today. They're watching over you. That's a sign. Thank you, Mom. Have her smile. See these teeth? The smile. Let's my mom smile. The rest of this is my daddy. Adela. Now where you been? Hey friend, where you been? 333 can encourage you to embrace your unique talents and express yourself authentically. It may suggest that you're about to embark on a new creative venture, that you should tap into your creative side for inspiration. The number can be a sign that angels are sending you positive vibes and reassurance during challenging times. If you see 333 in the context of a twin flame relationship, it can be a sign that your connection is meant to be and that you can trust in your intuitive connection. It may also indicate a time when you are seeking support from your twin flame or other loved ones. And y'all know how I feel about that twin flame stuff. Everybody ain't got a twin flame. Everybody ain't got a twin flame. That's why a lot of y'all need to let that ideology go. I was thinking about a lot of the readings like 3, 4, 5 years ago was all twin flame this, twin flame that. And people were tuning in faithfully. And then I started to notice people getting hung up on staying in a toxic connection that no longer served them because they're clinging to that ideology. That was me like the first year or two that I watched tarot. First year or two. It was. I was clinging. Praying that this was my person. Nah, I was in a trauma bond. I was in the trauma bond, and that hoe didn't give a shit about me. And sometimes that's the delusion that you gotta come out of. That they're your twin flame. Now you're in the trauma bond and they don't give a shit about you. It's that simple. I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna keep it funky. How do you know this? Well, how did they treat you? Your daughter got married? Yeah, so, yeah, some of your kids is getting married. I was right. Look at that. Look at that. I ain't trying to have no more children. I mean, if it happens, then it was supposed to happen. I ain't trying. Your middle daughter talking about it, you don't like her baby daddy. You're manifesting a legal situation. Good God. All right. Let's get your predictions. I'll be back later on for a general collective read for the rest of the people that need messages. And then if you need a reading this evening, I'll be doing that at in approximately an hour and 45 minutes. Or something like that. Like 2 hours. No, they ain't say that to me, Adela. Not to me. You see where I'm at every night. I'm minding my P's and Q's. See what the romance angels got to say. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Ain't gonna have me out here looking like Eddie Kane Jr. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Over trials may come wherever I go. They gonna have me looking like Eddie Kane Jr. at the end of the Fire Heartbeats. Feel like going on. Hell no. Y'all need a reading tonight, just come back in. It's donation, so whatever you'd like to donate. Don't be cheap. Boys got bills. But I'm here to help anybody who needs it. I'm doing that on behalf of my mother, because I know she wants me to help people. It's not always about the money. So come back tonight. You want a reading? I'll be doing general collective first. I got to eat and stuff. Fill my belly, so I don't got a headache sitting here trying to read for y'all. Don't let them have you looking like Ed Kane Jr. at the end of the 5 heartbeats. Don't do it. Please, don't you do it. Confused, not knowing what you got going on. Afro's out, got gray in it. Lips looking like you smoke 3 packs of Newports every day. Y'all know what them Newport lips look like. You can always tell when people smoke them Newports. You're having them black tar lips. Yeah, smoking them Newports to the nub. Menthol, baby. He trying to bully you and being with him. Shit, that motherfucker crazy. All right. I'm gonna save the love for last. I'm gonna save the love predictions for last. So they're not really predictions. It's more advice. They call them blue lips in the West. And they got the Newport lips. They smoke them Newports, and they smoke their roaches all the way down to the lip burn. And that's why they lip black. Cause they, like, if you don't put that thing out, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So, yeah, they did what they did. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you can choose to forgive. Why did I just rhyme? Because I'm more on time than a pantomime. You dig? It is what it is. They are who they are. It's just a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of who you are. Affirmations. To lift your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Speak life into yourself. Always. Somebody want to tell you that you're nothing. You know what? I'm going to segue on that point. Because this is what a lot of gospel songs do. You gotta be careful about what you listen to. Because music is oftentimes a spell. When you use words, I'm nothing without you, save a wretch like me, I didn't deserve the grace that you give to me. And ask yourself, you've been singing them songs to yourself for a long time because they sound all good and like you're trying to be humble and all of this stuff. But it's actually negative affirmations that you're singing that sound good because it's in unison and the energy's there and everybody crying, oh Lord, I wasn't good enough for you. It wasn't for you. And it's not true. It's not true. Speak life in yourself. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am not no wretch. Damn that. These are things that were ingrained in you to keep you stuck, to keep you dependent, to keep you codependent, and to keep you brainwashed, to keep you in your place, to keep you from realizing your power and who you are and tapping into that. No, I'll say no more. Speak life in yourself. No more of that shit. Don't fall for it. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. I have faith. Everything is working in my favor. Type that in the comments if you're watching this later. Type it in the chat right now. I have faith that everything is working out in my favor. If you have faith that everything's working out in your favor. I have faith that everything is working out in my favor. I have faith that everything is working out in my favor. Say it. I have faith that everything is working out in my favor. And that was in the affirmations that my cousin Tamiko, aka Fit Grandma, did. The Fit G-Ma. Y'all seen her, she like the Black Wonder Woman. Debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. If your money is bad, say that affirmation. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from me and my life. I am abundant. The old weight and habit of debt and worrying about bills and worrying about money is being lifted from my life. I am abundant. What I need is coming. You have to speak it. Words of power. When you speak that power, you're asserting your co-creation with the universe with that. Got creative expression. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. And that's what I try to do. Use my creativity to express the divine's creativity in my actions. Stay true to yourself, regardless of who likes you and who don't. Stay true to yourself. Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. Trust your intuition. I'm true to myself, y'all. I'm true to my family. In love with the true integrity. Eric Benet, y'all. True. Be true. Be true. Oh, I. Motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. So if there's something that you're working on, you feel like you just don't have the energy, the battery, ask the Most High for motivation, for energy. Ask your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever it is you tapped into. Because ain't nothing wrong with being tapped in. A lot of what we've been taught was to keep us from realizing our gifts and our intuition, being tapped in, and to keep us dependent on other people. You're not here for that. Just like I'm not here to keep you dependent on me. I'm not. I'm just a dude. I'm just a man. I'm just a dude. I'm not here to keep you dependent on me. I want you to depend on yourself. My goal is, see, the thing about hospitals, right? Because they always like to compare church to the hospital. When you go to the hospital, you go there to get fixed up. And then when you're done getting fixed up, or the surgery or the treatment, whatever it is, they send you home. You're not supposed to stay in the hospital. You know what happens when you stay in the hospital for too long? Sometimes you get more sick. Think about it. You got all kind of bacteria and illnesses and viruses. And you put yourself at risk every moment you stay there. Look at these nurses. They have to like sanitize and scrub constantly and wear masks on their face just to make sure that they don't get infected, right? So when you stay, you're not supposed to stay once you're healed. You also rack up a huge amount of medical bills. Think anytime you stay at the hospital, look at how much they bill you, or they bill your insurance company. It's exorbitant, right? You gotta kind of think of spirituality as the same thing. You stay in the hospital too long, you're racking up bills. Sometimes you gotta get out. Some of you are meant to help children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. It does. All right. Now for your love messages. This is just going to be more of a guide. More of a how-to. To keep you out of the hospital. To keep you out of the hospital. When you meet somebody, some of y'all be so mean, and y'all gotta stop being so mean. Because I know you've been hurt and you've been through some stuff. And it makes you kind of lash out a little bit at people that don't know. It's time to be a little bit more playful. You need more playful energy. Playful energy is attractive. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This is why I was telling this person the other night, you need to be cool. If you're blowing up somebody's phone and you're getting mad because they don't call you when or whatever, or they don't message you, you still need to learn how to be cool. Because lack of playfulness is what makes people want to leave. I guarantee you. No one wants to be somewhere that isn't fun. So if it's only fun when you're getting what you want, it's not going to be fun for the other person. Well, sometimes you got to be a little less serious. But why didn't you call me? I've been waiting 5 hours. We used to wait all day to answer to call somebody back. Before cell phones, they had to leave a voice message on the answer machine. And then you're like, oh, they called. And then you called them back. If you got home 6, 7, 8 at night, then you called them back from the house phone. And you talked on the phone. Because we didn't have texting and all that. Everybody wants instant gratification. That's a control issue. You have to release the control. And learn how to just enjoy the time. Be a little bit more playful. This right here is what is going to help you. You've been through a lot already, many of you. Pay attention to the red flags. You already know what red flags look like. So when people say certain things, you're like, all right, yeah, I need to not mess with you. Instead of giving people too many chances to continue to do the same thing. Use your history and the things that you've been through and your experience as a way to sort through who's who, but not as a way to like push people out. Because a lot of times we do that. And then we want to judge people through the same lens. Trust your intuition. See, the issue is your intuition didn't fail you before you failed it. Because you wanted what you wanted. Regardless of the red flags. That's how many of us end up in tarot. Because we wanted what we wanted in spite of the red flags. Why won't they act right? Why won't they do this? Why won't they do that? How come they don't? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Once you've learned how to pay attention to the red flags, now it's time to see what the green flags are. You say yes to the green flags. Everybody's going to have some red flags. Everybody's not going to be 100% what you want. You just have to know what you can work with. And lastly, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And some of y'all have a type. And that's what you've been attracted to. Maybe it's time to look at a different type. Somebody you have more intellectual conversations with. Someone that matches your values. Someone who can see you on a soul level. Versus these surface level relationships that we're used to. So maybe it's time to look at somebody that's a little bit different. All right, I'm going to leave y'all with this angel message, and then I'm out because I'm going to go eat, and then I'll be back on. For those that want to kick it with me. I will be reading for you tonight. Some words of wisdom, that's all. Passion. Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Ooh. Okay. I see what's up, Haniel. You got Metatron here. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Says, remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful being and a creative child of God. You are very loved. You notice all these cards here, and this is the one that comes out damn near every reading. Damn near. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And that goes all the way down to an ancestral level. Do not let this society and these people that run things make you hate who you are and where you come from. Do not let them demonize your ancestors. And there's a whole lot of black folk still demonizing their ancestors because they don't know no better. Remember who you are. They made it through for a reason. So you could be here. Creative writing. Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Taurus, this has been your reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm just going to play us out. Like, share, subscribe, hit your bell. Thank y'all for watching me and tuning in. Because you could have did anything today, and you chose to watch me. And I appreciate all of you. And thank you for the love. Some days I don't feel loved, and then I get on YouTube, and y'all are here. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being my tribe. Follow me on Discord. You gotta download the app. Click the link, join the tribe. Join the tribe. That's right, Marie. Let nobody deter you. Stop you from your goals. You deserve good things. Speak life to yourself. Speak love to yourself. Speak peace to yourself. Speak safety and protection to yourself. You're unstoppable. You are. It's time to realize that. You're unstoppable. If anybody would like to donate, you can donate to unclelspeaks. That's my Cashapp. But I'll see y'all tonight if you need readings. I'll be back about an hour and a half or so. So click that notification on the next reading and you'll know exactly when I pop up. I'm going to do a couple of general spreads. And then whoever needs one, just send a donation. I'll read for you. I don't care what it is. But don't be cheap. Don't be like, oh, this unless $5 is all you got. I don't know. Yeah, take you a nap. Come on back. I'll be back. And you just do the wop. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace, blessings, Ashe. One love.